No, sorry about that, guys. I don't know. I know. I can't even get the stream going properly. What the hell is this? All right. Well, let's give it like 5 minutes for some people to get back in. Appreciate everybody being patient. We'll hang out for a minute. Let some people get back in here. Sorry about the delay. I don't know what the hell happened there. My stream hasn't failed in forever, ever since I got my new hookup. Well, I appreciate everybody's patience. Let's just give it about 3 minutes. Let's get some people back in here, and we'll continue on. Oh, Lord. Well, that was interesting. Been a while since that happened. Hmm. Very interesting. I respect that. I respect that a lot. That's fair. Oh, Lord. Oh, that was interesting. God, that hasn't happened in months. It's been a long time since I lost a stream. All right. Give it about 30 more seconds and we'll go ahead and get started. All right. Let's go ahead and get back to it. All right. So, let's take the macro lens off. All right. And here we are down at the PS5. So, let's go ahead and power it on. It lights up like a glow stick. So, we got SSD controller, we got Southbridge, so now that it's on, let's put the macro lens back on. Alright, so we've got our south bridge lit up. We've got SSD controller. You know, let's take the macro back off for a second. Actually, no, let's leave it on. So, when we get to the area behind the HDMI, we've got this component right here getting super, super hot. And this is the one that controls the 3.3 volts. This 5 volt one is totally cool. There's no heat to it at all. But this 3.3 volt right here is getting really, really hot. And then the area where the encoder is getting warm. Now this area over here is also getting warm, but that's a 12 volt supply. I already double checked on the back side of the board. So this encoder is getting really, really hot, as is this component right here. This converter. That's what it is. It's a converter. I knew it. Pay no attention to the fantasy football draft on the bottom of the screen. So, the question becomes, is this supposed to get hot like that? And is this encoder supposed to get warm like that? So if we take the macro lens off, we just come up a little bit, you can see the RAM is hot, this is really hot, this component right here, and this area where the encoder is hot. And of course all the regular stuff is hot. The RAM's all hot. The RAM control chip is hot, this one right here. The power management for the SSD is hot. I believe these are part of the either the RAM or the APU system. But I really don't think that that encoder is supposed to get hot like that. And I don't know if this component is also supposed to get hot like that. I do know that is the 3.3 volt controller, or converter, I should say. But that is the only thing in this area that's getting hot, is that little component right there. And of course, the encoder itself. So then the question becomes, do I try and swap this converter first, or do I swap the encoder first to see if that solves the converter problem? It's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, you can see the port. Is that diode also getting hot? Or is that just bad reflection? Yeah, no, that diode's hot as well. No, there's no shorts. That's the thing. No, I didn't find any shorts. The only thing I saw was this component getting hot. I did check for shorts. There's no shorts. And the encoder itself is getting really warm. So, what we can do is voltage drop. I'll have to double check. Hang on. Let me set the let me bring you guys down here for a second. Alright, voltage drop on 3.3. Let me just find the correct 3.3 line. Oh, that's the wrong voltage setting, sorry. Okay, so that's our 3.3 right here. Let me see if I can get the microscope to swing far enough over here. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Let me just move up a little bit here. Alright, so this is the area that we're working in. And our 3.3 line is right here. Let me move this in focus real quick. Right here. That's our 3.3. I have to turn the board off to get a diode reading, I think. So, give me just a moment. Let me shut her down. Actually, just for the hell of it, let me see if I have a signal. Yeah. So it still has no display, but it senses something because it hasn't just automatically returned back to my computer display. Because normally, if it doesn't sense that there's anything there, then it'll just go back to like it's screen locking, but it's not showing a display. All right, let's shut it down. Okay, so yeah, it did screen lock, but it's not, but it's still not displaying because now I'm back on my monitor. Sorry, I have to make a draft pick real quick. Hang on. Okay, so if we go into diode mode, disconnect the power supply. Hang on. Drain the power real quick. Yeah, so I've got 0.471 voltage drop on that component, which I feel like is normal. And then on the 5-volt line, yeah, 0.47 on 5 volt as well. I got 2.7 voltage drop here, but that doesn't give off any voltage when it's running. But I do have, yeah, I got 0.47 voltage drop on this component. Let's just double check for some shorts while we're here. Yeah, see, there's no shorts. Let's go back to diode mode and let's check that diode. Yep, I got 0.53. Let me check the diodes. Let's check diodes. All right. So checking for shorts. Nope, no shorts there. That's ground. Yeah, no shorts on either one of the diodes.